Ever wonder why Congress never lifts a finger against the evil? Why so many so-called patriots talk tough right up until they get into power, then suddenly fall in line with the globalists? Why judges flip overnight? Why justice feels like a rigged game? Why the world seems completely upside down? You're not crazy, there's a reason. The world is run by elite pedophiles, and blackmail is a bitch. Let's take a look at the entertainment industry, for example, specifically children's entertainment. There was a time when children's entertainment was a world of wonder, bright colours, innocent laughter, stories filled with hope, courage and imagination. But that world is gone. In its place stands something twisted. A slick, polished facade hiding a darker reality, where occult symbols and perverse undertones creep into cartoons, music and so-called family programming. It's no accident. It's no coincidence. Because once you study their symbols, once you start to see their patterns, and once you know their language, you'll know who they are, and they can't hide anymore.
Pedophile networks use these symbols, even to this day. The question is, why wouldn't they?
More than a dozen men, including Disney employees, are facing jail time after they're caught in an undercover sex bust. The men wanted to have sex with the underage boys and girls.
Disney workers among the 11 Bay Area men arrested and accused of keeping child pornography.
Transitioning from Disney to this was fucking easy. I don't know, getting molested for fucking from your 6 to your 14 seems like way harder circumstances.
Not talked about in the media at all. No. Epstein was, but this wasn't talked about at all.
He's 73 years old and he was just sentenced to 7 years. It makes you wonder, all those years, his position at Disney, being the vice president, what else has he done? I had to dig for this story, and it's not on any mainstream media news outlet anywhere. It makes you wonder, all those years, his position at Disney, being the vice president, what else has he done?
This man, Brian Peck, worked at Nickelodeon. He was convicted of raping a child on the set. And a year later, he was hired by Disney to work on the show The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody.
Seriously, you should have some pizza later.
In 2012, he was hired by his longtime friend, Charlie Sheen, to work alongside him on the show Anger Management.
When we were growing up, it's no secret that producer's sleeping with his actress or that, or watch out for that guy, he likes little boys.
And according to Corey Feldman, both Brian and Charlie had a similar penchant for young boys.
He said Charlie Sheen raped him.
Shit, I've personally heard a story about Charlie and Corey Haim, probably, I don't know, at least a dozen people probably in my inner circle knew.
He told me Charlie bent me over in between two trailers and put Crisco oil on my butt and raped me. In broad daylight, anybody could have walked by, anybody could have seen it.
It's difficult for a sex offender to get a job at Walmart, much less Disney, much less around kids. But somehow, Brian Peck was able to get both. How was that possible?
I've loved horror movies since I was a kid.
Director Victor Salva served only a brief stint in jail for raping a young boy and even filming some of it. He has since enjoyed a lucrative career, hired multiple times by Disney to direct feature-length films.
We ordered a bunch of pizzas and we let Sal do every weird thing he could think of to the guys who delivered them. We ordered a bunch of pizzas and we let Sal do every weird thing he could think of to the guys who delivered them. We ordered a bunch of pizzas and we let Sal do every weird thing he could think of to the guys who delivered them.
And everything I've ever known, I've ever loved, stranded.
It is not just a law enforcement problem, it is a societal problem, and we all need to work on it together.
Again, a symbol is not everything. But law enforcement is made aware of the symbology of all criminal enterprises, pedophiles included. Why did they do this?
For thousands of years, the occult elite have committed unspeakable crimes against children. Blood sacrifice, ritual abuse, and worse, stretching back to ancient Mesopotamia and echoing through empires like Rome and Babylon. They've always hidden in plain sight, cloaking their depravity in symbols, hand signs, and coded language, broadcasting their sickness to the masses while the world slept. But now the veil is lifting. People are waking up. We've had enough. Enough lies, enough silence, enough complicity. It's time to dismantle this 9,000-year-old paedophile cult piece by piece, name by name, symbol by symbol. Do you stand with Putin in his war against the child trafficking networks? Because ready or not, the reckoning has begun. Here at the People's Voice, we're determined to continue exposing the crimes of the elites, but we need your help. Subscribe to the channel, spread this video far and wide, and join the People's Voice Locals community to join our awesome community and support the channel. We can't do it without you. Today's video is brought to you by IPv6ers. Are you a content creator who wants to publish information online without